Okay, so you sent this over about Motor City Paddle Club kayak rentals.
Hmm.
And it seems like you're thinking about getting out on the water,
Yeah?
kayaking the Salt River.
Nice.
Sign me up.
Sounds great.
But the thing that really caught my eye
Yeah.
was the indoor pool sessions.
How are you?
Kayaking in December.
Yeah, in Michigan.
Like, that's some next level
It
thinking.
really is, yeah. It's pretty innovative, especially in a place like Michigan, where the winters can be.
Oh, tell me about it.
A little brisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just for anyone who doesn't know, Motor City Paddle Club operates out of Weber Paddle Park in Chesterfield, Michigan.
Okay.
Weekends only, 10:00 a.m. to 7:00 p.m.
All right.
Weather permitting, of course.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Makes sense.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
do they say anything about water temperature?
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean, the Salt River flowing into Lake St. Clair,
Yeah.
that's got to be pretty chilly even in the summer months.
Good point. Something to
Uh,
keep in mind.
yeah.
As we kind of dig deeper into this.
Yeah, for sure.
But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, their website lists the phone number as 313-765-2925.
Okay.
It's always good to have that direct line, for any burning kayak questions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and judging by their website, they seem to have a boat for every occasion.
Really?
Single kayaks, tandem kayaks, stand-up paddle boards,
Nice.
even canoes and go boats.
Hold on.
Go it.
Go boats.
Go boats, yeah.
Okay, now I'm intrigued.
Yeah, they sound fun.
Those sound perfect for like a group outing,
Yeah,
maybe like a birthday party on the water.
definitely, yeah.
Do you think there are any size restrictions on those?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like how many people can they comfortably fit?
Yeah, and it's something we'll want to clarify.
Yeah.
It would also be interesting to see if they offer any group discounts or package deals,
Oh, that's a good point.
especially if you're renting a go boat
Yeah.
and then need multiple kayaks for the rest of the crew.
Right. Imagine showing up with like a flotilla of kayaks.
Yeah,
And a go boat leading the charge.
now that's a party.
Now that's a party.
Definitely a memorable way to celebrate.
For sure.
And speaking of preparation, I noticed that Motor City Paddle Club sells refreshments, water, snacks, sunscreen, hats, even sunglasses.
Oh, that's smart.
Pretty convenient for those spontaneous outings.
Yeah, no need to like make a pit stop before you head out on the river.
Exactly, yeah.
Do they mention if they have any eco-friendly sunscreen options? Reef safe, all that.
That's a great question.
I'm trying to be mindful of the environment,
Yeah, for sure.
especially when enjoying nature.
It's key, being eco-conscious,
Yeah.
especially when you're out on the water and interacting with the ecosystem.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you're all prepped and ready to book your kayak adventure.
Okay.
Motor City Paddle Club offers online and in-person reservations, so
Huh.
they strongly recommend booking in advance,
Yeah,
especially for those prime weekend slots.
makes sense. I
Right.
bet they get pretty busy, especially with such a diverse range of rental options.
For sure.
But what are their cancellation policies like?
Oh, that's a good question.
Life happens.
Yeah,
Sometimes plans change at the last minute.
definitely.
Yeah.
You don't want to be stuck with a kayak you can't use.
Right, exactly.
It looks like their website has a whole section dedicated to FAQs,
Oh.
so we should be able to find that information there.
Perfect.
Now, they also emphasize arriving 10 minutes early for check-in,
Okay.
which includes a safety briefing and all that good stuff.
Standard procedure.
Yeah,
But, it's good to see they prioritize safety.
absolutely.
So you need a valid ID.
Okay.
You sign a waiver and you pay.
Mm-hmm.
They accept cash, credit, and debit, by the way.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Then comes the fun part,
Yeah.
choosing your vessel.
Right.
So they help you select the right kayak,
Okay.
single or tandem, depending on your needs.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they provide a life jacket.
Now, you mentioned they offer both kayaks and canoes.
Yeah.
Could you explain the key differences between the two? I
Yeah.
think some listeners might not be familiar with the nuances.
Right. So basically, kayaks have enclosed decks,
Okay.
and you use a double-bladed paddle.
Mm-hmm.
Canoes are open,
All right.
and you use a single-bladed paddle.
Okay.
Kayaks tend to be more maneuverable,
Mm-hmm.
while canoes offer more stability
Okay.
and space for gear.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So depending on, if you're going for speed and agility
Right.
or a more relaxed gear-heavy trip,
Exactly.
you can choose accordingly.
Yeah.
Cool.
So back to Motor City Paddle Club.
Okay.
Their safety briefing covers kayak operation,
Mm-hmm.
safety tips,
Okay.
and the designated rental area within the park.
Wait, designated area.
Yeah.
Does that mean you can't just paddle wherever you want on the Salt River?
It seems that way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's for safety reasons
Mhm.
or to protect certain areas of the river.
That's a good question. I'm curious about that too.
Yeah.
It seems they want to guide paddlers towards specific routes.
Okay.
Maybe they have some insider knowledge about the best spots on the river.
Perhaps like they've mapped out the most scenic routes.
Yeah.
Or identified areas that are particularly safe for paddling.
Right.
It would be interesting to know if they offer any guided tours as well.
Ooh, I'm adding that to our list
Good idea.
of things to investigate.
Okay.
So anyway, after the safety briefing, they actually escort you to the launch area
Nice.
and help you get into your kayak.
Wow, talk about service.
Right.
They really seem to go the extra mile
Yeah.
to ensure a smooth and enjoyable experience for everyone, regardless of their paddling experience.
For sure.
That's great.
And then you're free to explore until your rental time is up.
Okay.
They help you out of the kayak.
Mm-hmm.
You return the equipment.
All right.
And they even encourage feedback.
Oh, cool.
It's a very well-structured process. But here's the big question.
Yeah.
What about this Salt River everyone keeps mentioning?
Yeah.
Is it all it's cracked up to be?
Well, the Salt River definitely has a reputation.
Mm-hmm.
It winds its way through some pretty diverse environments.
Oh, really?
From like marinas near the lake
Okay.
to marshes, forests, even residential areas, and farmlands further upstream.
So you're telling me I could be paddling past a heron perched on a log 1 minute
Yeah,
and then wave to someone mowing their lawn the next?
exactly.
That's quite a contrast.
A microcosm of Michigan's landscape,
Yeah.
all packed into one river.
That's pretty cool.
And that slow, gentle flow
Yeah.
makes it ideal for beginners or those looking for a leisurely paddle.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm picturing myself like drifting along, soaking up the scenery.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to ask,
Yeah.
they keep mentioning the river being swampy.
Right.
What exactly does that mean for a kayaking experience?
Ah, yes. The swampy factor.
Okay.
Think of it as an added layer of adventure.
Okay.
You might encounter some unique wildlife,
Yeah. Like what?
like turtles sunning themselves on logs,
Okay.
or hear the chorus of frogs hiding amongst the reeds.
All right, I'm into it.
Just be sure to pack some insect repellent.
Ah, good
You
point.
know, those swampy areas
Yeah.
can attract mosquitoes.
Okay, so maybe a wide-brimmed hat
Yeah.
and some long sleeves
Yeah.
are in order.
Good idea.
But hold on, what about water quality?
Hmm.
I'd be a little hesitant about paddling near residential areas.
Yeah, I understand.
You never know what kind of runoff might be entering the river.
Right. That's a valid concern.
Especially if you're paddling with kids or pets.
Exactly, especially with little ones.
Right.
Hopefully the FAQs on their website
Yeah.
address water quality and any potential advisories.
Good call. We should definitely check that out.
Yeah.
But overall, it seems like the Salt River offers a trade-off.
Mm-hmm.
Scenic beauty and a relaxed pace.
Right.
But with the potential for swampiness,
Yeah.
bugs,
For-
and maybe even some water quality concerns.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It all comes down to personal preference.
Right.
Some people might find the swampiness off-putting,
I can see that.
while others, like myself,
Yeah.
might see it as an opportunity to immerse themselves in a unique ecosystem.
Right. It's all about embracing the unexpected.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But let's not forget about those indoor pool sessions.
Right.
Kayaking in a pool in December.
It's pretty unique.
It's such a cool way to extend the paddling season,
Definitely.
especially here in Michigan,
Yeah.
where winters can get
Oh, yeah.
pretty intense.
It's a great alternative.
Yeah.
When the rivers are frozen over,
Right, exactly.
you can still get your paddling fix.
True, but wouldn't you say the indoor pour sessions are a great way for beginners
Oh,
to
absolutely.
kind of get comfortable with the basics
Yeah,
before braving the open water?
for sure. It's a safe,
Yeah.
controlled environment to learn the ropes.
Right, literally.
Literally. Yeah, no
Yeah.
currents, no wind.
Mm-hmm.
No unexpected waves to knock you off balance.
Right.
You can just focus on developing your paddling technique,
Yeah.
getting a feel for the kayak,
Mm-hmm.
building your confidence.
And they mentioned it's held at Cranbrook School's Williams Natatorium.
Oh, wow.
That's a pretty impressive facility.
Yeah, that's a great spot.
Imagine paddling in an Olympic-sized pool.
That's pretty cool.
Right.
And it's not just for beginners,
Oh, really?
even for experienced kayakers.
Okay.
Indoor pool sessions offer a unique opportunity
Yeah.
to refine specific skills.
Like what, for example?
Well, they could practice bracing,
Okay.
which is a technique used to prevent capsizing,
Right.
or They could work on rolling,
Okay.
which is basically flipping the kayak back upright if it does capsize.
Right, right.
These are essential skills for any kayaker, especially those venturing into more challenging waters.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
You're making me want to sign up myself.
you should.
But let's be realistic. Those sessions are limited to 15 paddlers.
Right.
Do you think they'll book up quickly?
Given the novelty
Yeah.
and the limited capacity,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're snapped up fast.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's a good reminder that we need to check their website for registration details
Yeah.
and secure our spots if we're interested.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, switching gears back to the boats themselves,
Right.
I'm still fascinated by the go boat.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a floating picnic table.
I know, right?
Have you ever been on one?
I haven't personally,
Okay.
but they seem perfect for larger groups,
Yeah?
families,
Mm-hmm.
or even a fun corporate outing.
Right.
You can bring food and drinks,
Okay.
relax in the comfortable seating,
Nice.
and someone even gets to be the designated captain
Right.
and steer the boat with a little motor.
I can already picture it.
Yeah.
Cruising down the Salt River,
Yeah.
picnic basket in tow,
Mm-hmm.
enjoying the sunshine and the scenery.
Sounds lovely.
Talk about a relaxing day on the water.
Right.
But do you think the motor might detract from the tranquility of the experience?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It might not be the best choice
Yeah.
if you're seeking a truly immersive nature experience.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
for those who prioritize comfort and socializing
Mm,
over strenuous paddling,
right.
the Go Boat seems like a winner.
It definitely caters to a different crowd.
It does, yeah.
But hey, options are good.
Right. Options are always good.
And Motor City Paddle Club seems to have covered all the bases,
Nav.
from single kayaks for the solo adventurers
Yeah.
to tandem kayaks for couples,
Mm-hmm.
stand-up paddle boards for the fitness enthusiasts,
Right.
canoes for the gear haulers,
Yeah.
and go boats for the party people.
They've got something for everyone.
They do. They really do.
That's great. Speaking of options,
Yeah.
didn't we say we wanted to find out if they offer any guided tours?
Oh, right.
That could be a great way to learn more about the Salt River.
And it's hidden gems.
Absolutely.
Right.
It would also be interesting to know if
Yeah.
they have any recommendations for specific routes or paddling itineraries
Mm-hmm.
based on experience level
Right.
or desired scenery.
Right. Imagine a guided tour through those swampy sections
Yeah,
with an expert pointing out all the fascinating flora and fauna.
that'd be really cool.
Right.
Yeah,
That sounds like an adventure I wouldn't want to miss.
definitely.
But now I'm curious about those single kayaks.
Okay.
They're the classic choice, right?
They are, yeah,
Great for solo exploration, getting a good workout,
for sure.
and they're the most affordable option.
Right. What more could you ask for?
Mm.
Yeah, single kayaks are definitely a great option for those who value their independence and maneuverability.
Yeah.
They allow you to set your own pace, explore those narrow winding channels, and really connect with the rhythm of the river.
I could almost feel it like the gentle current pushing me along,
Yeah.
the sun on my face, the sounds of birds chirping in the trees.
It sounds incredibly peaceful,
Yeah.
but what if I want to share that experience with someone?
Right.
That's
Right.
where tandem kayaks come in, right?
Exactly. Tandem kayaks are perfect for couples, friends, or families with younger children who might not be ready to paddle on their own.
Yeah.
It's a great way to bond, share the paddle effort, and enjoy the scenery together.
Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say.
Yeah,
Plus, wouldn't a tandem kayak be more stable than a single?
that's a good point.
I'm thinking about those potentially tippy moments, when encountering unexpected currents or obstacles.
Right. Tandem kayaks do offer greater stability due to their wider base.
Okay.
However, they can also be a bit less maneuverable,
I see.
especially in tight spaces.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about finding the right balance
Right.
between stability and agility,
Yeah.
depending on your paddling style and the conditions of the river.
So if I'm picturing myself navigating those narrow, swampy channels,
Yeah.
maybe a single kayak would be the better choice. That's probably a safe bet. But let's not forget about stand-up paddle boards,
Oh, right, the SUPs.
or SUPs as they're commonly known.
Yeah.
They've become increasingly popular in recent years,
Hmm.
offering a unique perspective and a fantastic full-body workout.
SUPs definitely have that cool factor.
They do.
I can see the appeal of standing taller, having a better view of your surroundings, and feeling more connected to the water.
Right.
But I'll admit, the thought of balancing on a board while paddling seems a bit intimidating.
It definitely requires balance and core strength,
Okay.
but it's not as difficult as it might look.
Okay.
And think about the benefits. You engage more muscles,
Mm-hmm.
improve your balance and coordination,
Okay.
and get a more immersive experience with
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a great way to catch some rays.
Okay, you're swaying me.
Yeah.
But let's be realistic.
Okay.
If I'm going the SUP route,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I should start with those indoor pool sessions
Right.
to get my balance in check
Exactly.
before braving the river.
The pool sessions provide a perfect opportunity
Yeah.
to familiarize yourself with the SUP,
Mm-hmm.
practice your balance,
Okay.
and build your confidence before venturing out onto the open water.
Now, we haven't talked much about canoes.
Right.
Aren't those a bit outdated compared to kayaks and SUPs?
Not at all. Canoes are classic for a reason.
Okay.
They're stable, spacious, and can accommodate more gear
Yeah.
if you're planning a longer trip or maybe even a little fishing expedition.
Ah, that makes sense. So if I'm picturing myself leisurely paddling down the river, maybe stopping for a picnic lunch,
Mm-hmm.
or casting a line, a canoe might be the perfect choice.
Right.
But if I'm seeking speed agility and the ability to explore those tight, winding channels,
Yeah,
a kayak would be the way to go.
exactly.
And if I want to impress everyone with my balance and core strength,
Right.
a SCP is the ultimate challenge.
It is.
But let's be honest, the real showstopper here is the go boat.
Oh, the go-boat.
It's like a floating party barge.
I know, right?
Don't remind me. I'm already picturing myself captaining that go boat,
Yeah.
leading a flotilla of kayaks down the Salt River.
That's the dream.
But seriously, it seems like Motor City Paddle Club has thought of everything,
They have.
offering a boat for every paddling personality and occasion.
They really have, and that's what makes them so special.
Yeah.
They've taken a traditional activity like kayaking
Mm-hmm.
and expanded it to include a wider range of experiences and preferences.
It's clear they're passionate about paddling and want to share that passion with everyone.
Absolutely.
Regardless of their age, skill level, or desired adventure,
It's true.
they've created a welcoming and inclusive environment.
They have.
From the detailed rental process to the unique offerings like go boats and indoor pool sessions.
And let's not forget their commitment to safety and customer service.
Right.
They go above and beyond to ensure everyone has a positive and memorable experience.
Well, I think it's safe to say that we've thoroughly explored the world of Motor City Paddle Club.
I think so.
From the scenic beauty and swampy surprises of the Salt River to the diverse fleet of kayaks, canoes, SUPs, and even go boats,
Yeah.
they've certainly given us a lot to consider.
So the question is, what type of paddling adventure will you choose?
Right.
Will you brave the currents and wildlife of the Salt River in a single kayak? Share a leisurely paddle with a loved one in a tandem kayak?
Okay.
Test your balance on a SUP?
All right.
Or perhaps gather your crew for a memorable outing on the go-boat?
Motor City Paddle Club has provided all the information and inspiration we need to make an informed decision.
It's true.
Now it's up to us to choose our vessel, grab our paddles, and embark on our own paddling adventure.
I agree.
Happy paddling, everyone.